our president went overboard. That is the truth of the matter. Nigerians are happy. Every one of us are happy that they won the trophy. At least national honor, 3-bedroom flat. I don't know where they are getting me.
Yes.
And the 36 governors have came up with is it 10 million naira.
Yeah, according to reports, but we don't know how to do that.
And some individuals will still donate, which you have heard that some players, have offered to give them something. Is it 1 million?
Yes.
If you change that naira equivalent, which is 150 something million, tell me a professor will be looking at that money. When you are talking about corruption in the education system, will it down? I don't know where they are getting me. How many months these players gathered, and they are getting up to that amount of money. See, we are living in priority. We have a priority here. Insecurity is ravaging everywhere. People in IDP camps are suffering. They are watching. One Nigeria, and some people are dying, are crying. It's a pity the way they are ruling us. So they call themselves leaders. Whereas if you put stadium in each of every defeating ones, the money can go a long way.
I think the government has tried. But I would like us to focus our attention, being that all these players who are aged now, and some of them are dead, if the federal government can place all the players that have played for Nigeria under pension, so that we continue to pay them pension, not to leave them the way we are leaving them. Most of them are living in a very sorry case condition, which is not easy. We know some of them are very reckless. But not that maybe they are reckless like that, and since some people are being paid minimum wage or maybe pension, are still receiving. If we can place them on this, those who have tried for this country, we can put them on what is it called, pension, so that we have minimum something that we can pay them.
The highest shame, a place where they gather, they are supposed to sing Nigerian anthem. What were they singing? On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we... Now, Jimmy, tell me, is that the right thing to say? On the day you are supposed to sing Nigerian anthem.
But they sang the Nigerian anthem before they started that.
Not only that, they switch it to that your papa be this, so we don't get another one. Now your papa be this, so why are they mesmerizing the whole thing? It's so childish. That is why I told you that it is politics. If it is not politics,
what should they do? Would you blame the president for that? It was the idea of the girls.
You are thinking something out that is not the national anthem. It is wrong. It is totally wrong. It is politics. Jimmy, call it spade. It is not right.
The worst has happened, and I don't think it will come down anytime soon. Aswanju, last man standing in the game of politics. Yes, A1O and the general of politics, Mr. President Tinubu, Jakaban of Africa. To be opposition needs to come with bitterness, and Baba, the two talk my mind. We talk dull for our country. They complain of everything. If it were their daughter that got the money, they wouldn't have anything to say. So President Tinubu and his wife and support the people that want make us to be number 10, top 10, like Africa, like one as a Nigerian. So our president and his wife surprise and give them huge amount of money. And some people were like, why are they doing? See the money they are giving to them. Why would they give them that kind of money? They're not supposed to give them that. It's too much, is it not? And they are owing country. They are owing Nigeria are owing debt there and there. But if they did not appreciate appreciate them. That is showing appreciation. Like now, it's graduation time. When your child is graduating to another class, you buy them school party, school clothes party, and you make them fine. You buy them graduation clothes. It's just like these particular people. They don't need to buy them clothes. They need to appreciate them with anything. It might be money. It might be sending them to higher institution. It might be anything, but it's just money to show them that, oh, you are trying. Thank you for making us proud. But people will talk. There's nothing that you will do in this life that people will say. You do, but people will talk. You don't do it, people will still say. So in this life, just do what is good for you. For this particular one that President Tinubu is doing, I will not come out and say, oh, he's doing bad. What he did is not good. I will not say such a thing. And if I say it, that means I don't like good thing. Because if I was the one that was in that field and come back, and my president did not appreciate me, it will not encourage me to school another time again. And again, general public that they said they will not win, Tinubu will not see second time. See, what has happened, things are just happening in this Nigeria. And I will leave the video for you to watch by yourself and then comment in the comment section.
Leave English. Oh, now see this post. I first see this post for Mr. Sowore page when in the talk say Tinubu leave to award police, to award this, we can't they give Super Falcons house and $100,000 say he's supposed award the military, teachers and police where don't they suffer for years past these people. For him own, at first I'm saying, no, I know I saw politicians they, you understand? Politicians are they're more politicians in a way where we say they no fit any day. See, if you see any politician any day, where you go in page, where can they talk good about waiting any other politician where they for seat they do? Come snap them, send them to me. As Tinubu do like this, say get any opposition politician where we say you get one good thing what Tinubu do, the person can't talk him. Snap and may you send to me. Okay, so they really build them to they talk bad whether the person do good or bad. All right. But when I come they see people they post videos, I even see one guy carry one thing. Whether they come they put their soldier song. All those are protest something. You understand? Say increase the salary of soldiers. Say make soldiers come out, make Super Falcons go play ball. So for now big brain, I know they sabi talk waiting go make people vex. But for our mind, this life is about money. Has this life ever been about money? This life, has it ever been about, say, the more service where you render, the more money where you go get? Bro, that means that you where they use bricklayers to they work from morning to night, they give them 4,500. That means that you was past Tinubu. You where they go Eco Hotel, go pay 1 million naira, 2 million naira for table just for entertainer to entertain you. Security where you carry go there, you they pay 20,000 naira. Bro, that means say you supposed to they protest against your life. Oh. Because if I hear that from politicians, it's okay. Now some politicians stay. But when they come they enter Nigerians' head, say Tinubu prefer and now these same people they talk that our government not appreciate footballers, not appreciate our people Nigerians. Anybody will talk again, say if P2B come, say Nigeria go better once. Come again, come talk. Come again, come talk and say easy to rule country like this. Country where we say if you do like this, if you do like that. Try. Inside this same Nigeria, where you know very well, say you just take you to sing song, may you begin make money, pass where don't they do.
I saw a clip yesterday of President Tinubu addressing a bunch of people, and his message to them was for people to start questioning the governors. He charged the people, question your governor, challenge them, because he has been working so hard to make revenues available to this governor. His tone was that I have been doing my best to make sure money is available to these governors. You people should question them, challenge them. And I agree with him. And this is in line with what I've been telling people, that our eyes are on the center alone. We tend to focus on the president alone and criticize every move of the president. We question every move. In fact, the president of Nigeria is the most scrutinized president in the world, in my opinion, because every problem is placed at his feet. We expect him to do work for the governors. We expect him to do work for the senators. We expect him to do work for the judiciary. We expect him to do work even for local government. We don't care about the governors. We have forgotten that only 30 to 35% of the revenue goes to the federal government. The remaining goes to the state and the local government. And some of these governors have shown themselves they don't really care about their people, to be honest, because they are supposed to do the heavy lifting when it comes to catering to the need of people, especially people that are facing hardship as a result of some of the policies of the current government at the center. The allocation coming to them is supposed to provide some safety net for the people. Some governors just don't care. They don't care. Even though they are making more money at this point in time, they don't seem to care. They need to be more concerned about the welfare of their home people. And Nigerian governors have always done this. They tend to hide under the radar of the president because they know the search beam is always on the president. So the governor, they tend to hide behind that because no one questions them, no one challenges them, no one calls them out. So they have liberty to do whatever they like to do. And this problem is not unique to this current government alone. This problem is not unique to this current government. Under our President Jonathan, it was the same governors that continue to pressurize President Jonathan. They make him share the excess crude account, the revenue in the excess crude account. They pressurize the president to share it. And the president was magnanimous enough to listen to them. But the problem was, instead of them to utilize this fund in the way that the president anticipated, they were looting. They were looting the funds. They didn't put it to any good use for the benefit of their people. They were looting. And that's why today in Nigeria, hardly will you see any former governor that doesn't have a corruption case with the EFCC. And the problem has carried on to this present time. The governors, even in present time, they are doing the same thing. So much fund is coming to them. They pretend like there's nothing spectacular about that. And they hide under the guise of we are working, but all the blame goes to the president because every blame from the time of Jonathan goes to Jonathan. No one cares about what the governors did. Even though many of them did a horrible job, no one cared. Nobody cared. People moved on. Every blame goes to President Jonathan. And the same is happening to President Tinubu right now. These governors are not alive to their responsibility. We need to start calling them out. We need to start questioning them. We need to start beaming our searchlights on them. Not saying don't scrutinize the president, but we need to do the same to the governors. The same favor which we criticize the president, we need to start questioning the governors. Because I must be honest with you, these governors, in my assessment, not many of them are doing an amazing job. Not many of them. Unless people start questioning them, they are never going to be alive to their responsibility. Unless people start questioning them and calling them out when they do wrong. Revenue has doubled or tripled in some cases, yet people are not feeling the impact. It's not because the president is not doing well. It's because these people are not allowing it to reach the grassroots. And case in point is the local government autonomy. Some of these governors are still fighting to keep their hands in the pulse of the local government. They have refused to implement the judgment of the Supreme Court. Local government is where majority of the people are. Local government is where the majority of the people are. And yet these governors don't want to implement the judgment of the Supreme Court. They don't want the local government to be on their own. They don't want local government autonomy, which is sad, because the federal government is doing everything possible to implement this policy and get more governance to the grassroots. But the governors, they don't want that, because their eyes are on the fund going to the local government. Their eyes are on the fund going to the local government. I live abroad here, and everything that I use day to day is provided by my local government. The schools my kids go to, even the park I'm sitting right now was built for us by the local government. The roads and everything. The only time I really use the facility from the state is when I go to my office. So more life will be impacted if we allow governance to get to the grassroots. And this government, these governors, I mean to say, they are in the way of this progress. So people need to speak up. And this has nothing to do with whether you love the president or you hate the president. I keep talking about this fact because some people don't want to do anything because they don't like the current government. But it's your state, it's your local government. If you don't speak up right now, this impunity will continue. In the end, it's your people that will suffer for it, because you refuse to speak up. The same way you're speaking up against a president, some of you, what stops you from speaking up against a governor if you feel like the governance is not reaching the grassroots, if you feel your governor is not delivering on the promises? Yesterday, we heard that the three governments in Nigeria shared 1.8 trillion. Is that getting to the people? Are people feeling the impact? If people are not feeling the impact, it's the fault of the governors, the local government chairman. Please, people, you have to sit up and speak up. These governors cannot continue to take you for a ride. Until you start to speak up and start to criticize and call them out, they will continue that trend.